Hello, Shyly Out Loud. It is Jake, and I am holding Mars. Haha. You saw this in the teaser video a few days ago. And we are talking about Mars One. I think it's actually a really awesome idea. Yeah, I've been thinking, hey, that'd be a great idea to be like the first person on Mars and be like of the first group on Mars. And now that there's like kind of a private organization doing that, I think it's kind of cool and really interesting. Fun fact about me, I was born 12, was it 12? Yes, 12 years to the date after Neil Armstrong walked on the moon. So, fun fact for you. But yeah, the talk about it being like a suicide mission and like, oh no, you're not going to come back, it kind of misses the point. Before I even heard about the Mars One project, I was thinking, hey, you know what would be a great idea is, if people like acted like, the European settlers of America and just came over here and that was their life and that was their new start, and that's kind of what you're doing on the Mars One project. So yeah. And I was reading somewhere, I think it was on the website or somewhere like Wikipedia or something, that it's more cost effective to send people over there and not have to bring them back, because if you send people to Mars and then bring them back, then there's a lot of logistical issues involved in the getting enough fuel to bring them back and how you launch them back from Mars, and it's kind of odd. So in sending people to Mars and just colonizing there and leaving people there, it saves a lot of the hassle that normally gets done on space missions. So, yeah. And oh yeah, also, I have like always been interested in like space and astronomy and like stars and like space shuttle missions. I had a game growing up called Project Space Station where you actually put together a space station, and it was cool, and I didn't really understand it at the time because I was like 8, 9, 10 years old, and it involved things like budgets and planning and how you plan the research and planning the space station and planning putting it together and research and all sorts of things that I didn't understand at the time because I was 8, 9, 10 and not an adult. So I think it would be fun to find the game somewhere and play it, and yeah. Also, the planetarium at the Pacific Science Center up in Seattle. Haven't been there in like ages, but that was like my favorite thing to do when I was a kid, because hey, you get to see like pretend stars, but not real stars, because it's city here. But what I was noticing the other day, I'm rambling. What I was noticing the other day was that I remember seeing more stars and being able to see the stars better when I was growing up than I do now. And it doesn't seem like, it was that long ago that there would have been that much more city light, but maybe there is, I don't know. So, yes, I believe Annie is tomorrow, so we will see you tomorrow, Annie, and I will see everybody else next week. And I'm not sure what the topic is, but that'll be fun. Oh, this ball, those cool little bins you have at Target with the balls like this? You're like, oh, those are cool balls, but I don't want to spend like $80 zillion on it. Yeah, it's like $3, so quite the investment. See you guys later.